Good morning, rock stars. It's a cold morning. There's snow on the ground. Snow on my windshield. We're going to defrost that. Whew. Just brushed a bunch of snow off my car. My fingers are so numb, I can barely feel them. So we're going to do our best to draw an Empathic Oracle card out of the deck today. And we're going to talk about it on our drive to work. How you doing out there? Air feels crisp today. Feels like, when if you've ever been skiing or snowboarding and it's a bright sunny day and you go out to hit the slopes and you feel energized, the air feels crisp, it's got that smell, Oh boy. All right. We have number 46, surrender, the white flag. White flag of surrender. So let's read what it says for surrender, and let's talk about it. It's funny because the last time I drew a card, it was 47. This is just one number next to it. Surrender. When the answers cannot be found, I surrender so that I may listen for the answer that resides in the stillness. When you want what you want, your stubbornness can cause you to invest yourself in situations that will never come to fruition. The busyness of your mind and the power of your emotional needs can quickly take over your energetic experience and make it difficult to see, hear, and discern what is right in front of you. When the stubbornness turns to obsession, something must give, and your energetic stability can become the victim of your compulsions. You can spend an entire lifetime obsessing about something that will never come to be. Better to surrender and reassess where your energies can serve your highest purpose. Let me read that again. You can spend an entire lifetime obsessing about something that will never come to be. Better to surrender and reassess where your energies can serve their highest purpose. Do I refuse to let go because I believe I am not worthy of something better? Do my obsessions create an energetic static that cloud my intuition? Why am I not surrendering to the tide of energetic movement? Oh, this is a very interesting card. That brings up a lot of different things in my head that I'd like to talk about. Well, let's get going here. So, first thing that card makes me think about is meditate. Often, sometimes, life is just busy and you're trying to knock out your to-do list, and you just get to this point. Sometimes you don't know what you should be doing next or what needs to be done next. Oh, it's icy out here. In those moments, I find that if I just close my eyes and sit in stillness for a little bit, do your best to empty your mind, but don't fight the thoughts that come in. Usually, like in less than 5 minutes, it'll drift into your mind. What you want to do is what you need to do, and exactly how you're going to do it. It'll just come to you. Your whole mind, body, and spirit will make a decision. And you'll step out of your little meditation session and you'll go get it. You'll go get it. You'll knock that next thing off your to-do list. Snow blowing everywhere. This is going to be a tough drive to work today. We got to be careful. This also makes me think about this storybook that I've been started writing, a children's book. I've always wanted to write a children's book, and now that I have a child, I was suddenly inspired by what I should do. The book is called I Want It. And it's inspired by the fact that my son, who's 4, just says, I want it. I want it. And I say, well, you can't have it. He's like, but I want it. As if saying, but I want it is enough. And the thing is, children are young. Their brain's still developing. They want a lot of things, but sometimes they don't even know what they want. My son he gets to this point where he wants like 10 different things at once. And it's a physical, like whether or not I can give it to him or he can give it to himself, it's a physical impossibility to get everything that you want and get it all at the same time. So he gets to this point where he just he wants something on top of something on top of something. He gets frazzled with his wants. So the book, I started doing the book. I said, all right, this book's going to be about a character who wants. And I asked him, I said, what do you want the book to be about? What kind of character? He said, it's a dragon. I said, okay, we'll do a dragon. And, dragon needs like a companion, someone he can interact with. So I said, give me a companion. He said, a mouse. Because we have a mouse in the house. And so the dragon was talking to his friend the mouse. And the mouse is like, what do you want to do today? He's like, oh, I want to do this. And the mouse is like, okay. Tries to, help him get what he wants and participate. Mustache is all frazzled today. We'll work on it later. And, the dragon gets distracted in his journey of what he wants by something else that he wants. And almost before he gets that, he gets distracted by something else that he wants. And it's just like so many things that he gets to this point where he's really frazzled and dizzied by all of his wants that are just coming at him. So the mouse teaches him to appreciate what you have in the present moment and live in the now. Kind of touching on Buddhism a little bit. And then the last page of the book is the dragon sitting in the lotus position, achieving oneness. This is also inspired a little bit by my wife, who is Thai and participates in Buddhism, and sort of my trip to Thailand and my experience with that. It's sort of a mature approach to surrendering to your inner thoughts, to pull yourself out of the grind and the to-do list you have. My child doesn't even have a to-do list. He just has a list of wants in his head, and he can't pull himself out of that. In essence, you have your wants, but you also have your needs, and you have your have-tos. But it's essentially the same thing. And you sort of need to step yourself up in order to release your wants and your needs and your have-tos, and listen to what the universe is telling you that you want and need and have to do. Another thing that card said was you can sort of be focused on a thing that you're trying to achieve for almost a lifetime, for long periods of time. And this makes me think of relationships that I've been in the past that didn't work out. And I knew the relationship wasn't working out, but I'm a hopeless romantic, and some part of my deep soul just wanted to try to make it work, fight through the misery and basically tell myself lies to try to hold the relationship together, as if it was a personal failure on my part that the relationship didn't work. Where had I just listened to myself, maybe in meditation, I would have realized that I'm not happy. She's not happy. We're not happy. And nothing we're doing to fight to make this relationship work is helping. And after leaving those relationships, I was 100% better for it. I mean, it's not a failure. Certain people just aren't compatible. And it makes me think of this funny little saying that I heard once, where a woman can fake an orgasm, but a man can fake an entire relationship. I don't know if this is just men, but I think a lot of us can lie to ourselves. We can pretend and convince ourselves that we are in love, and this is the best thing that's ever happened to us, when in reality, it's not. It's holding you back. It's restricting your growth. It might even be regressing your growth. Sometimes, a lot in the last year, I went through periods of having a very hard time falling asleep at night. I would even turn off my light and put my cell phone away and just sort of sit in the darkness and toss and turn and toss and turn. And it's, we've all experienced this, where your brain is just so busy with, the things you're going to do tomorrow, and then, the greater problems in your life and how you're going to work on them. And it's suppressing. This train of thought is suppressing. It even expands to the problems with the world and the hopelessness and the way you're just being held back and you can't ever make a step forward. The truth of the matter is, those thoughts are doing the same thing to you. You're not going to get good sleep, and you're not going to achieve anything the next day. And I've come to find that sitting in meditation while I'm lying in bed and trying to erase thoughts from my head, concentrate on the sounds and the noise. And again, I don't fight the thoughts. I let them come and let them go. And just pass through. You don't attach yourself to them. then refocus on the sounds and the noise around you, the stillness of the evening. Next thing you know, it's morning. You wake up and you found that you had a great night's sleep. If you ever come to a point in life where you're frozen because you're unable to make a decision, an important decision, pay attention to the world around you. Pay attention to the universe and what it's telling you. There are synchronicities and signs and symbols being revealed to you every day. And most of them we do not notice. And most people don't stop to notice these things at all. But if you stop and pay attention, you will find that these symbols and these clues that the universe is giving you will give you the answer to the path that you need to take next. All of us are living a divine path. The universe has meaning. Your life has meaning in the universe. It's all one big functioning connected unit. And if you stop to observe it like that, and observe how you are a divine being living a divine path, almost predestined in many ways, that the answer to all your wants and needs is right in front of you. And the more you attune your brain that way, you'll find that the answer slowly becomes that you no longer have any wants and needs. And you are in full appreciation of the world around you, and fully thankful for your existence. And I think I'll leave it at that. So surrender. Surrender yourself to the universe. It'll nurture you and it'll guide you. We're all blessed beings. We're all powerful. All right, rock stars. Love y'all. Have a blessed day. Rock and roll.